Here we go. For real, the first game between Deliberate Murder and Neutralizers on Dreadful Place, and I'm gonna start off on, I think, Devtar. Yeah, Devtar. Who gets the shaft spawn? No, yes it does. I must actually say that was a clever move by Devtar. He did exact correct spawns, first spawn move. Most people would go for yellow there, but he turned around and went for the shaft. Of course, now his mate was there too, but there's no way of him knowing that early. So yeah, props to him. He did exactly the right thing. But I think what we're gonna see here is deliberate murder is gonna play on the mega side, and the neutralizers are gonna play on the red side, and it's gonna be a kind of an even split on the map, and they're gonna fight for the guns on yeah, from like one side each, so to speak. Oh, here we go, quad cooler. This is what you never get in faced caps. A cooler with a quad. Oh, such nice. Just what's the word I'm looking for? A trap by Puri. Yes, set it up so nicely. And no, trap wasn't the word I was looking for. I just used it as a substitute. And here we go. Yeah, Deliberate Murder is playing like Russians always do. They're like lemmings running to the items. Like, they don't care if they're running off a cliff. They know they have to be on the item when it spawns. Not to give it away. Oh, knocked this. Very nice. So no, I'm not high at all. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, I know. People tell me I have a stoner voice. I don't give a fuck. So sue me. But I think soon we will see one team. I would guess Deliberate Murder. What should I say? They will be starting to pull away score-wise. They will be. I think the next quadrant will determine who gets control over the weapons, and I think not both major items. That's very hard to control on this map. It's actually more of a risk. But yeah, weapon control. It's what really matters here. And cost! Oh, the quad goes down. The quad is just gone. So yeah, we're still very even here. Oh, cooler. It's the perfect spawn. So yeah, so far, very even. And I was in fact wrong. It seems like it's the other way around. It's Deliberate Murder 102 is playing the red side, while neutralizers are playing the mega side. And now that I think of it, that is what I'm used to seeing too. And very nice attack here by neutralizers, going in all four at the same time, taking out Cooler, who had just picked up a railgun, and denying guns like that. Oh man, that was a mess. That is so huge. This was though in fact great for Deliberate Murder, because neutralizers got well neutralized, haha. And at the moment, Debtor and one other guy in Deliberate Murder is carrying around a shaft and a rail. Well, yeah. So the guns are in extreme favor of Deliberate Murder. And no, Debtor, no. You don't do that with the shaft. You tend for it, you care for it like it's your mother. You love it, you hug it. And you keep it safe. But yeah, nEu setting up pretty early here. well, that's a good thing. I'm not. I made it sound like it's a mistake, but it's certainly not. Cause yeah. Now, ooh, cooler with a slight stack, but more importantly, now he has. If he now, oh, he already has trail. Oh, knock this! That ambush, and that's the word I was looking for earlier. He ambushed cooler perfectly, and kind of silly by cooler to walk around the corner with the rail. To be honest, when he had both shotgun and shaft. Preferably he would have used shotgun since it makes no sound, but still very nice by Noctis. And I saw a question earlier about who's being the better TDMer of Noctis and God fucking damn it, of Noctis and Latromi. And personally, I would say Noctis. Not only that he has accomplished more, but he's also a team leader. He's the kind of guy that you can really like rely on to win you games. Whilst Latromi, he really needs his items, and that's what I would more or less rather compare Fierce and Latromi, two completely different players, but skill-wise, I mean, Fierce needs nothing. He needs a shotgun and a green armor, and he can eliminate whatever you put up against him. Just put him in the next Mortal Kombat game, he'll fucking rape it. But ooh, yeah, still a very tight game. Even though 102 has a slight lead. I mean, this is nothing. 3 frags. That's that's a quad defense. Yeah, here we go. 51-51. 7 minutes in, and yeah, this is looking very good for neutralizers. Krysa with the quad. I thought Puri would be the one taking it. He's a notorious quad runner for both Old Xentorium, for Play, which he played last, and for Team Sweden in pretty much every Nations Cup that I've played with him. He is the quad runner, the power-up man. Ooh, Krysa running out of ammo. But yeah, he did what he needed to do. He cleared out some areas, he got some frags. Yeah, and apparently Gohan just wrote me in chat and wanted me to tell people that he likes men. That's why he's such a fucking little midget gym fantast and or fanatic. And yeah, he wishes people, if there are any bisexuals or homosexuals in the audience, and good for you if you are, please PM Gohan on IRC. He would love to hear from you. But don't expect too much. He's like 155 tall or something. So yeah. Either way, we're back here. Cooler taking the Mega. And even after that quad run from Krysa, the solid quad attack and the quad deliberate murder manages to keep the score line very even. And Cooler, yeah, dropped the rail. Oh, okay, thank you. I'm not gonna reread any more Gohan, so you can write me in IRC as much as you want. Oh, nice here by Cooler. I mean, as I've said 1,000 times before, it's not. Well, the importance is not only the actual frag, the actual 1+ score. Oh, Cast denied the red, or well, nEu did. Oh, very nice Predator. No, but it's not the actual score that you get in the frag. It's the gun that the guy is carrying. I mean, killing a spawner, sure, it's a point. That's what you need. You need frags. You need score. But denying a team a shaft or a railgun, that drop was legendary. But yeah, oh my god, Puri just baiting Latromi out. And Debtor, please go check for the 225s. I mean, for the... Okay, yeah, this works too. For the love of God. That's like the worst case scenario you can have, running around with armor and no health, because you will still die from nothing. Oh nice, Plasma Debitor. Pulling down Krysa, and from what I could hear it was more than 5 hits, so he must have had armor. Or starting stack, I mean 123, you need 7 plasma bullets. Plasma bullets, but yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, the requirement for partnership is about 5. You need like 500 followers, and you need to have stream. Well, I think it says a few times a week on a regular basis, and have about 500 unique viewers each time, or something like that. So it's a long way to go, because I'm just a little home streamer, but. The stream is under improvement, I can tell you that. I recently rearranged my living room to actually make room for quite a little studio corner, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna make it a little bit more personal than this voice only from some random dude on the internet. But yeah, nothing to come yet. There's still some work to do, but. It's fun. It's a hobby. I like spending time on this. Casting is fun. Everything around it is fun. I mean, it's the only thing that's not fun is when the game gets postponed, forfeited, delayed like shit, or best of 7 finals. I mean, that's just horrific. And nice, very nice here by Noctis, keeping the gun for his teammates. But 8 minutes ago and 10 frag difference, I mean, it's not huge, but it's a very slow-paced game. Oh, nice there, no, Noctis. It's 10 frags is not, as I just said, it's not huge, but in a slow game, it's not nothing. Ooh, that's Pavel. Oh, he was so lucky that he got out with that gun. He overextended big time. Nice plan, I like the idea, but he should have at least had a shotgun just in case or something. Because yeah, having the grenade, as playing the mega side like nEu are, you can't leave the grenade grenade area empty. I mean, you need to control that, because if the enemy puts a railer there, they get control over the shaft area and the jump pad from shaft, and then they can put another railer there, and you can't do anything. That is pretty much what full control on this map would mean. And it usually begins with a railer up there, where Puri was trying to go. Oh, nice ambush by Krysa, but Latrom was far too stacked. So yeah, now it's a 20 frag lead. Now this is a little bit more decisive. Oh, Noctis goes down right as the red spawns. But yeah, it's not over yet. I mean, it's so much about the quad runs. Actually, not just denying the quad or so, but you actually need to control the quad. And yeah, so far, Deliberate Murder has had the best quad runs. Latrome's last quad run was great. It was efficient. It was strong as fuck. And I think that's what nEu would need to. They would need a stacked Puri. A stacked Puri with a decent amount of guns. And yeah, just now 15 frags, 5 minutes. Oh yeah, it's doable. It's doable. But obviously they have to change something, because at the moment they're losing out on both red and mega, and that's not an option. So that means they're probably gonna lose out on this quad too. Oh, Pavel. But yeah, Latrome managed to keep the rail within the team, and yeah, but it's not Pavel's day. No, neutralizers can't afford this. But Cooler, what are you doing? Oh, Krysa, that was so important. That might have saved the neutralizers their only chance of a comeback on this map. But Cooler, what are you doing? There was a shotgun in front of you. I mean, come fucking on. Watch my lessons, bro. Watch my lessons. I mean, God, go back to selling cars. I would love to hear the Russian streams opinion on that instead. They're like, oh, Blyad, oh, stupid, Krysa, oh, luck, yeah. Well, except of course in Russian, but I can't speak Russian, so that's not the. I'm not even gonna try. But yeah, now there's 4 minutes and a 25 frag lead. Now this looks very vague for neutralizers. First map is most likely gonna go to deliberate murder. But I still think nEu needs to work on this. Even though they don't have to change their actual lineup, the actual players on their team, they need to assign roles. They need to have a support player. They need to have a guy taking it slower. They need a guy being a bit more aggressive. They need, yeah. You can't just have four players trying to do the same thing, because they will need the same items, and that's not how maps are built in TDM. Very nice quad setup here by nEu, but a good push from 102 could just kill it, but they're not even gonna bother. Instead they're waiting at red. They don't need the frags. They can just hide. And surprisingly enough, they did not steal the red or the mega. They are just in hiding mode. That was kind of weird. But yeah, they don't need to chase for the frags. They just need to maintain now. Oh, yeah. Exactly. They're just trying to hide, and that was just stupid. I mean, everyone in the same place? No. I mean, if you're trying to ambush, yes, but without any guns or anything, no. So shame on you, deliberate murder. Shame on you. Oh, and Noctis clutching it with 5 HP. And I saw someone asking previously, I maybe already answered this question, I don't know, but he did not win the final today. He came second in FACEIT today, even though personally I believe he deserved to win. I mean, he knocked out Cypher in the quarterfinal, and if Cypher and Madball had been in the final, Madball would not have won the final. So yeah. It was 3-2 to Madball, and Noctis did a hell of a job. Still proud of him. It's a good boy. And yeah, this is 90 seconds. Yeah, 1 quarter remaining, 20 frags. Shit ain't gonna happen. This is Deliberate Murder's map. And as I said, well, as you saw, this is also their map pick. So there's no real surprise here to see them play good there. But deep inside can be a totally different story. Question is though, do they have a support player? I mean, in Team Sweden, when we played deep inside, we used to have Sparta just running yellow to yellow all game long. That's all he did, yellow to yellow. And you see now, 102 isn't even trying to go for the quad. They don't care. They don't need it. They're just gonna risk giving up frags. But anyways, Sparta just running yellow to yellow to yellow to yellow. Sure, he helped out at power-ups, but his job was to just get the yellows. He was the support player, and we had Puri running the main, and well, too bad we also had Mia playing a front player. Or a front position, which did not work, which is why I turned down Team Sweden this year. I don't think we need two of the same kind of player. But first map here goes to deliberate murder. So 1 up in a best of 3, and let's see here. Cooler on the top net, but Debtor doing the most damage.